saw this post about Gen Xers and slow jams, and I started thinking about, man, what is, from a Gen X point of view, like what is my favorite slow jams? What was like my top 3 slow jams? I moved out to 5. And usually I go into like the late 80s and in the 90s up to the 2000s. Like I really kind of hit my college years because those were some great songwriting then. But then I started thinking like, what songs really affect me? Like when I hear them, I get a little weepy-eyed. and I realized that a lot of those songs happened when I was in junior high school. And maybe because I was like a hopeless romantic, I always loved girls from afar. And it's like, oh man, that really strikes a chord. So I decided to do a top 5. I have the top 3 of songs that really affect me. And then I decided to throw in some honorable mentions. So I have a top 5 of my favorite songs pre-high school slow jams. Now again, there's a ton of others that I could put on here. I can make a totally different list tomorrow. But here's my top 5 for today as we go into Valentine's Day. Number 5, Gigolos Get Lonely Too. Doesn't bring a tear to my eye, but it's cool as hell. Prince was the principal songwriter and did the majority of the instrumentation for the time when Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis was there, and then after he fired Jimmy and Terry. Gigolos Get Lonely Too is on the What Time Is It album, sang by the great Morris E. Day. That song is fantastic. As soon as you hear that, doom, psh, doom, and those keys kick in, oh, it was fantastic. He's like, I guess you hurt my reputation. Oh! And that, of all the songs Prince did for the time, if there's one song that I feel like he should have kept for himself, it's Gigolos. Because I feel like it's almost autobiographical. Just once, I want to make love without taking off my clothes. Woo! Oh my God, that song is so good. Do yourself a favor if you never listened to Prince's original version of that, because there's an album where you hear like his original recordings of these songs, like Glamorous Life, Gigolos. Oh, it's fantastic. So Gigolos is like my number 5. I love that song. It's just, I wish I was as cool as Morris Day. And again, no videos. So you let the visuals in your mind create this cinematic video in your head. So that's that. Number 4, Is This the End by New Edition. I don't think we talk about enough how good Ricky Bell has been in New Edition and with BBD. You tend to forget that he was the principal singer of BBD. It wasn't Mike Bivins, it wasn't Ronnie DeVoe. It was like Ricky Bell. And Ricky Bell has always been the most unsung hero of New Edition. Like people talk about Ralph. Ralph was the principal lead singer, and then they go to Bobby, and then you got Johnny Gill. But man, Ricky was almost like the glue, man. Like in that song, it's like, because Ralph kicked with that Michael Jackson, is this the end? And then Ricky comes in with, I wanna know, is this the end? And then Ralph comes back like, ooh, is this the end? I gotta know, is this the end? And that was off that Candy Girl album, man. Jealous Girl was great too, but that's off that Candy Girl album, man. They were young. They were super young, seeing grown folks stuff. Shout out to Ricky Bell. Now we're going to get into songs that kind of brings a tear to my eye. Number 3, Funk Shun, Love Train. Now for Love Train, a lot of you that's younger may just know the Silk Sonic version. Silk Sonic, I love Silk Sonic, Anderson .Paak, and Bruno Mars. And they had the album out, and then out of nowhere, they did another cut, and it was Love Train by Funk Shun. And listen, I love Bruno, I love Anderson, I love that version. And it introduced a whole new generation to that song. But man, that original Funk Shun song with Michael Cooper on lead singer, I miss singers where you kind of, as soon as they sing, you know who they are. If you got that special lover, if by chance you let me come over. I miss singers like, oh my God, that's Funk Shun and Michael Cooper. I know, heavy baby. I miss that. Some dude that you ain't want to come over. If by chance you let me come over. I love those songs because again, it reminds me of junior high school. You just looking at that girl, it's like, oh. I don't know what these lyrics are too old for me, but man, if by chance you let me come over and help you with your homework. Oh my God, I love Love Strain so much. Shout out to Funk Shun, man. They have enough for greatest hits. They didn't have like a ton of hits like Cameo, but they were great. I love Funk Shun. Number 2, Midnight Star, Slow Jam, written by Kenneth Babyface Edmonds before we even knew who he was. I miss great duets between a man and a woman. I miss a great R&B duet where you feel the loving and yearning and love between two singers. And Midnight Star was a fantastic group. This song was never a single. It was a Quiet Storm staple. We heard it all the time in Akron, Cleveland on WZAK show called For Lovers Only with Jeffrey Charles. It was our Quiet Storm show. And it reminds me of just school dances. Like you see that girl and it's like, oh man, I want to ask her to date. I want to ask her to dance, but you're too scared to ask her. Or you're about to ask her and then the dude from the football, the dude from the basketball team, like he's like 28 years old, walked through. It's like, damn it. Damn it, Julius. Oh my God. The pen game of Kenny Babyface Edmonds at that point, if Slow Jam by Midnight Star was the only song Babyface did, that's the only one he did. If only thing he did was that in 2 occasions, he's Hall of Fame right there. Two occasions great too. 2 occasions, I'll throw this in. 2 occasions of all the songs from the 80s. 2 occasions, I will say this time and time again, has my favorite lyric. I love you. I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. That is so Smokey Robinson, man. So simple and so meaningful. So shout out to Kenny Babyface Edmonds with Slow Jams with Midnight Star. And number 1 is a guy that we do not talk about enough when it comes to R&B slow jams. And yeah, it kind of leans on the pop side, but every time I see the video, it brings a tear to my eye. And every time I hear the song, it brings a tear to my eye. It's Hello by Lionel Richie. That video, because it's the blind girl who's a student, I believe, and he was just loving her from afar. And that's me at every age. Hell, it's me now. No, it's not me now, but that was me, hardcore, like teenage Kev. Somewhat college age Kev, but definitely teenage Kev. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I ever wanted. My arms are open wide. And you know just what to say. You just know what to do. God just want to tell you so much. I love you. It's in my brain. I can't get that lyric out of my brain. Lionel Richie is such a great songwriter. Truly is great. I love Truly. Endless Love that he did with Diana Ross. If you want to hear a song that's not like a ballad, but just still great, that you're like Saturday, if you just clean the house, play Lady by the Commodores. Oh my God. I wish that Lionel Richie had gotten back with them at some point later in the years, but it never happened. But man, I don't think Lionel had another band that was great that he worked with than the Commodores. Lady is fantastic, but Hello is just an amazing track. It brings a tear to my eye. It's like, oh, I love you, blind woman. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. So that's my top 5 slow jam tracks as a Gen Xer pre-1984. These songs, especially the top 3, brings a tear to my eyes. So what are your top 5 tracks? Maybe not of all time, but as of today, if you're just thinking off the top of your head, what are your top 5 slow jams of all time? From the 80s. We'll say from the 80s. I'll do a 90s list one day later. Because I want to tell you so much. I love you.